Okay, hi there. My name is Jimmy Stein,
And I'm Michael Dellapi.
and this is the Hall of Available Samples. All models shown here were sourced on the internet, and all of them were free.
So for our level design final, this is building off of Jimmy's midterm, where he tried to recreate the Hall of African Mammals, and we took that a step further by recreating a small museum exhibit using only freely sourced models that we found on the internet to create a kind of fun, abstract look about individual content creators and what's available to us to create a museum piece.
Yeah, so this was just kind of a fun idea because I don't model at all, but there's all kinds of really strange stuff you can get on the internet for free. And so I decided to sort of run with that and recreate one of my favorite places in New York where we live, which is the Hall of African Mammals in the American Natural History Museum in Manhattan. So it felt like kind of a natural combination. Lighting these dioramas was also really fun because that hall has very specific diorama lighting per piece. Here we can see, it's nice dusk kind of lights. We could really get like a good practice in lighting individual scenes through doing so. And attributing the creators of this was a really strong emphasis for myself. Because obviously I didn't want to put like the actual anatomical information for each animal like you would get in a normal natural history museum. So putting the creators' names or the name of the actual file itself, the name of the creator, and then the website I sourced it from felt like a natural sort of fit here. So basically, the critical path would be players would see all of this stuff, look upstairs, and say, "Oh, hey, look, there's more hashtag content for me to experience. Why don't I go up there?" We see the mezzanine exhibit sign. Museums have signs, so we felt it appropriate to include them here.
Yeah, a big thing that came out of playtesting feedback was players kind of having an unclear sense of direction because they wanted to spend more time looking at the actual dioramas once they were there. That we wanted to give them a more clear critical path, and it seemed like a natural fit to use the signage that a museum would actually use. And oh, look, a dinosaur!
Giant dino. And so this is the part where you're in this room. You're like, wow, this is incredible. But what's this like square thing in the middle? And this is actually a part that if we had more time to work on this, I would love to expand. This is like a secret elevator. So the hope is that it's inviting enough of an aberration in the level that you would stand on it, and after just 1 second, it takes you down this long concrete chute into the basement. Initially, that delay time was a lot longer, and players would end up like standing on it and then walking right off, and then it would leave, and then they'd be confused, and it was a whole thing. So upping that delay to be almost immediate just kind of like takes players on this unexpected roller coaster into a almost completely different style level, which is the museum's basement.
And yeah, and going off what Jimmy said, it's like a very different architectural style to what we were using previously. We used a lot more like industrial textures for this place and played around with dynamic lighting, which was really fun, and a challenge in and of itself to create something that was dark enough.
Ah,
Instead of, oh, a horse! Create a lighting scenario that was dark enough that it made players feel like anxious or sort of mysterious or suspenseful, while still making it visible, still highlighting that critical path.
yeah, so using these like kind of open, more industrial shelves was a big part of making this general space more intelligible to players. Previously, it had just been like one huge block in the middle, and it just really made the whole place very claustrophobic. So now we can see there's this main office sign. It's the only signed entryway here, so we hope that that has helped invite players into it.
So once players arrive in the main office area, they find the key that they need to open up the mezzanine section that'll open up the gates. So now the only thing left for them to do on this critical path, if they actually walk back to the elevator, which we won't do here for time reasons, is that the elevator itself will not be working because they need to turn on the power to the building.
Which is conveniently marked by a sign that we just saw. And all you gotta do is pull that lever, nice sound cue plays, and the lights are back on, and we can get out of here, make our way back upstairs. The elevator has been powered on.
So now as we make our way back up, the kind of second major portion of the level is kind of introduced to the players, where they can explore the mezzanine. And the mezzanine is where we really got to have a lot of fun with these models.
Yeah, so I thought it was important to not just include animals. I mean, animals provide the player with good context to understand what the conceit of the level is in the first place. There's a lot of other stuff aside from just animals on the internet, like giant 3D scanned cakes, and placeholders and all kinds of other crazy stuff. And I felt that these deserved a place in this museum as well. I think in the future it would be really easy and fun to like expand this general idea. I mean, it's pretty easy to add wings to this stuff. But I thought like including weird stuff like jar people, because this is what you find on the internet when you look up just free 3D models. You get all kinds of bizarre and interesting, but also really, really nice looking stuff.
It also allowed us to just kind of play with what we already knew from studying the actual architectural site of the American Museum of Natural History and just other museums in general, really, that like having understood what makes a really clean and polished diorama, we can now do something a bit more absurd. And we were both very interested in what comedy looks like in the level design context and kind of invoke humor. So we using level design is kind of what we kind of hit upon was just using all these models that we found really absurd, these fun models, and putting them in more professional and almost academic context, and then just really upping the ante on the absurdity of that.
Yeah. So one last note towards playtesting was that players weren't really certain if they had completed the experience or not, because this isn't your traditional, I guess, video game. The goal is just to kind of see everything, but there is no discrete ending necessarily, because that's kind of what museums are like in general anyway. But to help players understand that yes, they have seen everything there is to be seen, we included this nice "thank you for visiting" sign. And with that, thank you for watching this video.
And thank you for visiting the Hall of Available Samples. Michael Dellapi and Jimmy Stein. Jimmy, no!